Your swing, Rhys, today was putting you in some very good positions in terms of the length that you were hitting it, such as on the 10th. However, with the left shot that you have, it was so destructive on holes like the 17th, where it ends up going out of bounds, that I probably would encourage you to try and do something about it, which means you'd have to start with your grip, just getting that baseball grip into an overlapping grip and more in the fingers in the right hand. Your head is leaning slightly towards the right, but your body's actually in a good position. Your ball position's good, your width of stance is good, and when you swing to the top of your backswing, you've got some nice extension with your left arm. There are some other issues going on there with a bit of collapsing and a bit of lower half movement, but that isn't really the major cause of your left shots. As you set up, you can see that really there's no room at all here for your club. There's only one way for that to go, and that's away from your body, whether it's the backswing or the follow through that it does that. That first movement, you can see the club is moving away from your body. If I was to just put myself on the right hand side there, just with a recent swing that I've done, all of a sudden you can see that there's massive amounts of room between my club and my body here, which allows me to get the club working sort of on the inside. And we can see straight back here, leaning forwards, arms hanging down, and then knee flex. So for yourself, I'd want to see you leaning forwards more. I'd want your arms hanging down away from your body with a similar amount of knee flex. Once you've made that change, it's going to be very much easier if we just were to compare. If I draw a couple of lines in here, and if I do the same with myself, you don't necessarily have to lean as far forwards as me. There are a few players I can show you that stand up a little bit more upright. But as we both swing back now, if I just take you to that first position, you can see that we're not far off. We're sort of fairly similar, although obviously there's clearly more room between my body and club. As you swing to the top of your backswing, you get into a nice extended position, which I should get somewhere near myself, so similar positions there. If you watch now, because I've got the room to swing, I can now move my club back towards the red shaded area, and then you can see the room that I've got in between my club and my hands and my body. Then back into the ball, and it should be going up the line. So for yourself, what happens is your hands move over the top because you've not got any room. You have to hands get away from your body, so by the time you've got back to the ball there, you have created a little bit of room just because you've thrown the club on the outside, but then that obviously results in your shot going left and pulling more left with the shape that you get, or this particular shot where obviously we can see the ball, that's just going to keep on drifting off to the right at the end of its flight. So what do we have to do? Once we've changed your grip, we have to stand further away, and you have to feel as though you're attacking the ball from this side, and then your hands can release over the ball. So after you hit some shots in the net, I'm sure it felt uncomfortable, but I think the decision of all those shots going left, if you can stop that and play better golf, if you stick with it, I can help you.